So what we're looking at are consultants and campaign consultants from across the country who have come together at this one event to talk about us, the former electeds and candidates, and see how they can do a better job, how we can do a better job, and basically just bitch about how difficult candidates can be sometimes.
The reason that I bitch about fundraising is the reason I think we all do, and I'm going to use my client out in California right now.
Digital runs the world now. So, I mean, if you don't have a digital game, if you don't have a social media game, I think people are seeing the value of that. I mean, it started with Barack Obama, but this whole new age is really, really exciting.
All of those things that annoy multitudes of voters across the country, we award the best of the best here at the Reed Awards.
I'm for taking risk early on with your budget as long as you have a candidate that doesn't think they're going to raise like Bernie Sanders.
So you have the traditional voter like my mom and dad who don't get the web ads that most people get because they're not on the computer, they're not on Facebook and Twitter 24/7. The ads have changed in their prevalence and their creativity and the means and mode by which they're fed to the viewer or consumer of the ads. I mean, the world is changing. And unlike this room, the world is becoming browner. So the ads have to become a little bit different. It's interesting to see how the ads are changing and how the people who are implementing the ads are changing and how the consumers are changing. I was in the State House in South Carolina for 8 years, for 4 terms. I noticed that this event was void of any candidates or people who've actually won a race. So I wanted to add a little color, and I actually am adding some color to the room, literally. So we will talk about that later. For this group of minds, the room is very young, but yet they are the ones who run campaigns in this country, control the messaging in this country. So yeah, it moves us forward. To have the ability to communicate, break down those barriers with a group full of millennials for all practical purposes, hell yeah. I mean, millennials run this thing now. Not only are we the candidate, but we're also the people behind the candidate, and that's what this room is. I'm glad to have you here, brother.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
I hear you're shocking the world next with your panel discussion.
Well, I might have a few more F-bombs in mind than you.
I try not to use the F-bombs. Trump, Wesley Donahue, the man behind most South Carolina politicians and now national politicians.
Yeah. Marcus doing well, man. We got all the momentum right now.
You do have a lot of momentum.
Nikki's endorsement helped. Tim Scott, Gowdy.
Helped. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be enough to beat Trump, but yeah.
Man,
let's go outside.
Look, these kind of conferences, this is where a bunch of like political hacks can come and feel important.
I used the word hack like 12 times. And he's like, what is a hack? I'm like, that is them.
I guess professional, we are operatives or political consultants. I've always called myself a hack because that's kind of what I feel like. Marco, I'm his chief, so my title is Chief Digital Strategist.
So are you a consultant or a staffer?
I'm a consultant, but I oversee like 10 full-time digital staffers on the campaign with the digital director, and then I oversee my staff too, which does all the design, the development, advertising, and I'm overseeing everything.
So we got to get you working for some Democrats. Not on
you were literally the only Democrat I'd work for.
I
support Bernie, right?
No, come on, man.
I saw you on Twitter.
No, you didn't.
You feel the burn.
I don't.
You feel the burn.
Trump, who just ruins it all.
Man, I don't even know what to say about him. I can't keep up. It's like watching someone vomit all over Twitter when I just reading it. I can't tell which is more insane, like Kanye West or Donald Trump on Twitter.